New at 5, a frantic search finally comes to an end. Tonight, there's a happy ending for a local man who depends on his best friend for help. News 4's Emily Gugamis is here with this heartbreaking story.
Don, a Niagara Falls man was desperate for help after his guide dog went missing on Tuesday. And luckily, a nearby family came to the rescue, but it took help in California in order to make it happen.
Prudy is Rob Blackowitz's guide dog. He's been blind since birth, but up until a year and a half ago, he'd been using a cane to safely get around.
Having a disability, it sometimes gets lonely, and a dog is a very good companion, too.
On Tuesday, as Rob was taking out the trash, Prudy escaped. He thinks she was searching for food because she'd been on a special diet due to a bacterial infection. It was cold out, and Prudy needed her medicine.
I care about her so much. Where is she? Is she safe? You know, because she's sick, is she going to get, the care she needs?
The search quickly began. Flyers posted, shelters called, and social media buzzing, but no luck, except for a sighting at a convenience store.
And she apparently darted across the street and apparently was almost hit by a car.
And Louis Cervola jumped in to help.
And the dog, for some reason, it looked over at me and darted from the front right there all the way across the street.
Louis took the dog home to his wife Melissa and son Caden until they could find Prudy's owner.
I knew that, she's somebody's dog because she was too well trained. She stayed by his side the whole time, like she was always with Caden. If he would cry, she would sit there and look. Melissa's cousin recognized Prudy from Guide Dogs for the Blind's Facebook page. The California-based company then reached out to Rob. I said Rob's name, and she stood by the door and just waited there. She would not leave the door. It was a learning lesson for Caden, who had to say goodbye to a new friend. He turned and looked at him and said, "Bye, Prudy," and he cried. He was sad to see her go, but, I explained to him it was important. She's a working dog.
I was glad that she was with somebody who cared.
To do a good deed for somebody and, just to see the happiness and the joy it brings them, that's the ultimate payoff.
And Rob says that 3-year-old Caden can have a play date with Prudy anytime. Caden's dad says that they're going to look into getting a lab of their own. Reporting live, Emily Gugamis, News 4-5.